So all I had to do was use the vampire abilities more instead of using the human weapons. So I figured it out, which I'm happy. And now we can finish this freaking mission. Let me just send this link to my Discord. Get it poppin'. Alright. So, oh, it's still here now. Let's get it poppin'. Alright. So, oh, it's still here. Oh, I could craft here. Oh. Okay. I'm nervous. Okay. I don't even remember what I had to create. Okay. Craft. Oh! Oh! God. No. Please don't die. I don't want to die right now. Oh! You son of a bitch. Why are there more of you? Can I just leave them here? Actually, no. I need to level up. stop. No, wait. Yes, thank you.
I cannot enter.
God, I went the wrong way. Is it upstairs? Please tell me it's upstairs.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Wonderful. Move, bitch. Is it you? Okay, yeah, it must be you.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you...
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Alright, can I ask some personal questions now? Oh.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Wait, what?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Alright.
I'll let you get some rest.
Doctor.
Alrighty then. Oh. I could drink people's blood? What? Wait, I think I gotta go upstairs.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
We need each other, or we need to apologize?
There's no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okay. I kind of want to do this mission. Oh, snap. I guess those are side quests, and the one with the Y is the main story. Decisions. I haven't been up here yet. Okay, this was nothing. I'm gonna talk to her.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy.
So you like shit.
You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oh, really? About what? Alright.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
She's just delusional. Oh. What the hell is
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
this? Okay. You know what?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howard?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefied, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality.
So glad
And
I
you
talked
think
to this
it is
lady.
I who am delusional.
Oh my god.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Girl. Alright.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
Who are you really, Miss Howard? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal?
Oh my god.
What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Alright, I'm done with you.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Oh, that was great.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Mortal. We don't have time for you.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised.
I feel like I'm playing a movie.
Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vampire. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
Fine.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Okay.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Why?
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
I love the music. It's very peaceful.
At least I'm the mistress of the law. Disguised as a hospital. That's a pendant nowadays. Time has lost its effect.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swanson?
Shut up. Oh my gosh.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes.
Ooh.
Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
Oh shit.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones.
Damn.
Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Okay, so you're no help.
Goodbye, Nurse Wilkins.
Oh. You could talk to almost everyone in this game. That is so cool.
It's locked, all right.
What is this for? I don't understand. Is she upstairs?
But the suffering continues.
It's locked.
No. Ooh.
It's locked, all right.
I need anything else? Just increase. People are dying. You're fatigued now. I have to take care of these humans. Mortals.
I cannot enter.
What's happening? Oh my god, why is there so much blood? Okay. What's happening? Stop!
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Have you heard rumors about blackmail in this hospital?
No.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
What are you doing? Are you hurting your son?
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Alright, where are these fucking nurses, bro?
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr.
You're-
Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Oh, damn. He said, fuck you.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
One of the nurses? Or is this the same bitch I talked to earlier?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
She was no fucking help. God.
Horrifying epidemic.
Where's this elevator? Who's this guy? Oh, there she goes. How do I get over there? Is there water? No. Excuse me.
Relax.
Back with me.
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Oh, doctor.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank
Oh,
you,
I
I
like that
guess.
bitch. I want to eat my coconut icy. I really like this game so far. Except for the fighting stuff, because it makes me tilted. Oh my god. So now I gotta fight bitches. Oh god. Oh, aye. Hold on.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
confused. Okay. Oh. Where is it? Is it here?
Can't breathe! I can't breathe! Don't want to die here! I want to see the sky! Feel the fresh air!
Alright, that's in the book out.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here! I need to get out!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Wait a second. Did I just go backwards? I think I went backwards. No. Okay. I was getting my icy. Okay. Oh no. Level 11? What? Wait.
This is an impressive knife. There's a name engraved on the metal. Clay. What kind of man puts his name on a knife?
Sorry, we did the loading screen again. I'm eating a coconut icy. This shit is really cold. Right. I need to find this bitch. Alright. I went this way already. Okay, no. Yeah, I like it. It's just the fighting sometimes gets hard. The camera angles are a bit choppy, but other than that, it's a really good game. It's fun. I feel like I'm playing a movie. Oh, fuck. Oh, we got. I'm gonna eat a rat.
I have this thirst for blood.
Juicy. Another one.
This is despicable.
Alright, I finally found something. Oh shit. Oh my fuck. There's werewolves in this
What
bitch?
sort of creature is this?
Oh no. I fucked up. I done fucked up. Oh my fuck. What the fuck is this?
There's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
See, now I know how to fight the bosses, so it's more fun and quick. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Sickos having no money, whoever you are. Get help me with tricks and challenge my questions asked, it's fine. Okay.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Okay, so I gotta find these two men. I don't know where they are. Okay. One more rat. Good luck. I hope it's this way, or is it in the sewer still? Because I do not like doing that loading screen again. Alright. other vampire bitch couldn't do this herself. I have to do it. She better tell me some juicy details about being a vampire. Because all this shit I have to do. I have to fight a werewolf. I wouldn't necessarily say open world. More sandbox. I still have yet to like explore most of the world. Like this is the map. So you probably could like walk around all these places and talk to a lot of people. But I feel like it's just mostly dialogue and finding out people and healing people in the hospital. So I don't know. It's a bit open world. What was it doing? Okay. Yeah. A bit. Kind of feels that way. Oh.
Oi! You listening? I'll take her!
Please don't start me over. Please don't start me over. Please don't start me over. I really do not like the combat that much. Maybe I just have to lock on people more. I'm gonna lock on people more. ASMR. Hurry up. Oh god. Where did this fish start me from? Oh, okay. There's like a way to like do stealth. Is there not like a stealth mode? I don't understand.
Leviathan! It's onto us! Find his teeth! Stay alive!
Too. Oh my god. Right.
See that fancy clothes? It's on him! It's on him! It's on him! It's on him!
marvelous.
It's one of them! Fuck, it's fast! I'll take this! Let's pin it down!
There was a rat there. Assuming I go this way, right?
I cannot enter.
Can the screw help me?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, I was dumb. Accusations? This is a dead end. Stupid. Oh, I think I am. Never mind. I can't go there. Oh. Where is this thing at? Oh my god. I feel like I was going the right way. I don't understand. They're not going the right way.
It's locked.
Why is everything locked?
It's locked, all right.
Oh my god. It says I have to go this way. I gotta go up somewhere, but I don't. It has to be over here somewhere. Can I go up here? Yes, I can. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay. Vampire Club. What? Okay. Oh, I can sleep? This probably means I have a boss fight coming up. So, what should I buy? Buy fights, blood, body, stamina. We gotta upgrade this bitch right now. Upgrade that bitch. Oh, that was expensive. Can I upgrade this? How much? 2,000. Oh my god. Too late. wait, no. Should I make him rest? Oh my god, I resetted everything. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot though. Just set everything. Which I shouldn't have done, but okay. I'm a dummy.
It's locked.
Excuse me? Why is this locked?
I cannot enter.
Ah. I feel like I've tried every place. Up there. I'm just gonna say locked.
It's locked, all right.
This is like where I have to be, I don't understand. I have to go here. How do I get there?
Monster!
There's one circle. Where the fuck is that coming from? Oh. 18? Oh god. Kind of gives me anxiety. It's kind of scary. Anything from over here? Oh no. These missions are so long. So after this one, I'm gonna be done broadcasting.
I cannot enter.
Shit. How do I get to you? Save you in time?
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
A fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir.
For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick
They'll
and
let you
cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages. This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Oh no, I gotta go down. Why he made that noise? Allah. Alright. There's just so much, and I'm gonna miss out on so many things. There's so many side quests. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Finally make it to where I have to be.
It's locked, all right.
I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. What the hell? I'm right there. I'm almost there. Oh, hideout unlocked. Wow.
It ain't you!
Oh, what the fuck is that? Whoa! Excuse me, sir.
Grenade!
Grenade? Oh my god. Yeah, become wild, huh? I don't want to look at that. Okay. Is there anything over here I missed? No. Don't want to forget anything. Yo! Why can't it be locked? Oh my gosh. Something in here. Let's skedaddle. I come from this way. Oh, I saw that.
Yes, a leech! A leech!
What's happening? Why is it loading?
Shit, that leech!
Oh!
We have to stop it! Oh, God!
Stop your nonsense. Oh! Excuse you. Fucking die. Alright. What? Who said that?
I cannot enter.
Oh my god. I cannot enter. Your bitch ass. To go this way. Open. Open sesame!
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
These missions are so long. Okay, let's see what this thing is first. Before I fuck up and go the wrong way.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Not letting me do anything, okay.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. Son of a bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found out. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
The word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Alright. So I've just seen him... oh no. Was it him that you just shot?
Are you alright?
The bastard at the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Goodbye, young man.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lappy. Someday you'll understand.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
When science fails you, this elixir...
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now, goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to. Nobody at home. There's no one in.
strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
It's locked. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been British.
Soon the time will come when you will
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this?
Around Whitechapel. Talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
You look so pale, my lord.
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Gave me a bottle, and I'll be
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye, then.
Over there! There's one of them! I ordered Christ! He's dead! Roll back to the hell that spawned you!
Those men had crosses and shoots. Okay,
Look at it! Christ! He's dead!
oh, they kill me so fast. I don't know why they're so powerful. Coco, do you know why they're so powerful? Huh? Huh, Coco? Do you know why they're so powerful? Do you see how long these missions are? Like, there's so many side quests. Now I gotta look for his cousin. Why can't I just, like, they're so complex. This is not a straightforward game. It's very complex. And very detailed. Just throw it. No! I'm not gonna throw it out. It's fun. Do I have to go this way though? Hold on. I don't even have to go this way? And I'm going this way? Hold on. Hold on. Find the mailbox. Do you see a mailbox around here? All I see is flowers. I just see a whole bunch of flowers. No mailboxes. It's over here somewhere. And she doesn't talk to me. This one? What am I missing? It's over here. It's not over there.
It's locked.
What did it say? Is there a way to go around? Let me make sure there isn't a way. Let's just try the other way then. They're saying there's a mailbox here. I don't understand. Oh, did I find it?
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Oh, I found it. Okay, fine. Okay, I can't go this way. Wish I could do my little vampire dash step, but I
You
can't
are
use
blinded
it.
by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true
Mercy and
horror
Lord.
around you.
Also, we just knocked, okay? Oh, why are there vampires over here? Oh, I cannot see. Oh, no, bitch. Ooh. Bullshit. Bullshit. Just try this again. Coco, it's bullshit. I just want to finish this mission already. It's like I've been on this game for 3 hours. I think I have. But thank you for watching. Goodbye review. I appreciate it. Can you see me? Mind your business. Whoa! Excuse you, sir. I was so scared I was about to die. Whew. Okay. First, make sure there's something important over here before I go talk to this man.
Desertion and despair.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me.
Alright, let's go back to this guy's house and finish up this mission.
mine. Can't you just look the apple right in the skin, Joe?
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Okay. Finally. Shit, though. Come on. I'm gonna be thieving in your house.
It's locked, all right.
Let me get your money. Before I get to her house, just want to make sure there's nothing out here. Damn, you don't knock? You just walk right in, huh? Supplies to make medicine and shit.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Do we have...
I need to perform a tracheostomy.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh!
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
No.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding.
How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
And that ends my gameplay for this Nurse Crane mission. Bye-bye.